the half guard, old school sweep, and guard replacement flow drill. So I have Jason in my half guard. Now, whenever I'm working from the half guard, I always want to be on my side, and I want to have the underhook, and then I want to prevent the crossface just by checking his bicep, just like this. If I'm not on my side here and I'm flat on my back and I don't have his bicep, see how Jason can crossface me and then I'm flat on my back. This really, really sucks. Alright? And if he's able to underhook me, go ahead, pal, then he can pin me back down here, and then I can't do the sweep. It's really, really tough for me to do the old school sweep when Jason has the underhook. So I absolutely need the underhook like this, and then I need to check his bicep to prevent the crossface. I'm working from half guard. You see how I have a traditional, here, I'm triangulating my leg to have a traditional control on his one leg. From here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my half guard here, and I'm going to bring my toe close to my hip. My shin, you see how I put my shin over his calf, just so that when I try to bridge, he's not just going to be able to step over it and pass immediately. So I just put my shin over top of his calf for a small degree of control. Of course, he can still pass from here. When I have my toe really close to my hip, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a shot put. I'm going to bridge here. I'm going to try to get Jason's weight here. So I'm going to shot put just like this. Here, right? And then, of course, I can get his back, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get low down his torso so I can control here his leg and his hamstring. I may have to do this 3 or 4 times if we're really rolling. So from here, you see how Jason has an overhook. Why? To stop me from getting the back. You see how I throw the shot put? I can't get his back. If he doesn't have the overhook, I just pop my head up and I just get his back. But Jason's smart and he has the overhook. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to bridge up here, trying to throw the shot put with this hand, and then I'm trying to go and get his hamstring, controlling tight with my form, controlling his hamstring just like this. And then I'm trying to get here as low down his torso as possible. From here, I'm going to feed my hand, his toe. I'm going to control his toe just like this. From here, this foot goes over top. I'm going to pull my leg out from underneath. Jason's going to go and maintain his balance. This is very typical. Most people will maintain their balance from here. From here, I'm going to drive with my head. Then this hand is going to go and reach for his knee. I'm going to pull his knee, drive with my head. My knee goes together with my other knee so I can pass right away. So it's imperative that I pass right away. Otherwise, I just wind up in Jason's half guard. All right? So let's do this again. Let's do it from this way, please, Jason. You're in my half guard. Thank you. So when I have Jason in my half guard, I always want to have the underhook, and I want to prevent the crossface, just like this. From here, I'm going to throw a shot put. How do I throw a shot put? I'm going to have my toe here close to my hip, and I'm going to bridge Jason up this way. So I bridge him up this way as much as I can. I may have to do this 3 or 4 times. Sometimes what I like to do, if it's tough for me to get Jason up high and then for me to get down low on his torso so I can control his leg, I may put my knee here next to his hip and pop him up even more so I can control his leg. From here, I want to go underneath. So I'm going underneath his shin. Why? Because I want to control his ankle, and then one hand feeds the other, his toe. So I'm now controlling his toe, just like this. This hand can go underneath and control his leg, but I find this to be tough to get. Once I have the toe, this leg stays over top, and then this leg, I pull out. Why? So I can come up to all fours. From here, I'm going to drive with my head. Now, most guys will be able to stand up or stay up rather. So stay up for me, Jason. Here. So it's his knee that I want. All right, so he'll probably try to bring his knee away from me. Go ahead, Jason. See how he's bringing that knee away from me? This helps him maintain his balance. Now this hand here is going to go for that knee. I pull it. Just like this, I pass simultaneously. See how my knee goes to my other knee? So I can pass right away. All right? So that's the old school sweep. Now we're working from cross side. Jason wants to go and replace cross side or replace his guard after he's been swept into cross side. So how do we replace guard? Jason, can you take top position, please? Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way, Jay. Here. So Jason's got top cross side. What I want to do is I want to keep my feet close to my hips. So I'm going to drive up, and then I'm going to bring my hips away. I may have to do this 3 or 4 times in order to get the position that I want. Jason will typically be tight to me and heavy. You see how I bridge up here, and then I bring my hips away. Then I want to bring my shin and my knee to my elbow together, just like this. So my shin goes in front here of his hip or his belt line. I'm going to go and I'm going to do 3 things at the same time. I'm going to bring my head away, I'm going to bring my underhook in, and then I bring my foot over and around so I can hook his calf. From here, Jason's going to try and pass a little bit, and then I can replace my half guard. So, good job, kid. So let's do that again. From this angle, here. So how do I want to hold top or bottom cross side? I want my hands up to my face, just like this, just like I'm a boxer. Just like I'm a boxer, I want my hands up. See how one forearm goes into his neck? One forearm checks here, his bicep. I'm going to bridge. I'm going to keep my feet close to my hips. I'm going to bridge into Jason, and then I bring my hips away. I may have to do this 3 or 4 times in order to create the space that I want. Once I get my knee on the inside or my shin close to his belt, then I drive away, get my hand underneath, and then put my foot over and controlling his calf immediately. From here, see how Jason has his knees to the mat. It's tough for me to get my knee back on the inside. Let's back up, please, little Jason. Back up, back up, back up. Thank you. Here. It's tough for me to get my leg back on the inside. It's tough to get underneath, and sometimes it's tough to bring your knee up to your face and then punch it through. It's really tough to do these things. But what really helps is when Jason actually tries to pass. It's actually very simple. So when you're just doing a regurgitated drill, sometimes it's tough to do. But when you're actually in a real life scenario, a real sparring scenario, it's easy to replace your guard. So Jason, from this position, he's going to try and pass a little bit. Go ahead, Jason. And then it's easy for me to pop my leg through and get half guard. From here, I'm going to go controlling from half guard. I'm going to bridge up through the shot put, just like this. Here, I can get Jason's back. However, you see how he has the overhook? It's stopping me from getting his back. Then, control his hamstring. This hand goes underneath his shin, controls the toe. Pass it to this hand. From here, this leg stays over top. I'm going to get to all fours. Jason's going to still try and maintain his balance. This is very realistic. This hand here, then goes to his shin. I pull it. I drive in. Look how I pass right away. My knees go together. Pass his guard right away. Jason's in bottom cross side. He's going to shrimp. He's going to turn into me. Good. He gets his shin on the inside. Perfect. Bridges away. Gets the underhook. Perfect. Exactly. Now we're fighting from his half guard. From here, he's gonna pop me up. Good. Do the shot put. I have my overhook, so he can't get my back. Here he gets me up really, really high. From here, he's gonna control my hamstring, controlling my toe. Excellent. See how he goes back up into all fours. See how he still has my leg with his foot, his knee. From here, I'm maintaining my balance, but he reaches for my knee, pulls, drives with his head. See how he passes right away. Perfect. I'm in bottom cross side. Here, let's turn. Let's go back a little bit. Now I'm in bottom cross side, just like this. See how I bridge away from Jason, bringing myself onto my side and bringing my hip away, bringing my shin on the inside. As I do this, my head goes away, arm goes in for the underhook. Here, then this foot hooks over top. He's going to pass a little bit, so go ahead, Jake. Beautiful. Get the half guard, bridge up a little bit, control the toe, bring this foot over top. Turn out to all fours. Really important to be on all fours. Reach for this knee, pull, pass right away. Good work. Now Jason's on the bottom. Good work. That's it. Shrimping away, get that knee inside, underhook right away, pal. Good work. See, I'm overhooking so he can't get my back. Nice. Turns up, reaches for my shin. Nice. That's it. Goes to all fours. Perfect. Reaches for my knee, pulls me in, passes my guard right away, hands up to my face. Get my shin on the inside. Underhook. Control the calf. Tries to pass a little bit. Get my half guard. Getting deeper along his hamstring. Control the toe. Sit up. Reach. Pull. Pass right away. Nice. Good work. class. So a drill to incorporate the old school sweep from the half guard and the guard replacement. Really important to exercise the technique in this dynamic manner, because when we just try to regurgitate things with a stagnant opponent or a stagnant training partner, it becomes very unrealistic. People are just way too cooperative. They're just giving you their limbs, and it's not very dynamic. It doesn't replicate an actual sparring scenario. You need to train in a repetitious fashion, however, a repetitious fashion that actually simulates true sparring. So give this drill a try.